It is time now for all things current in California politics. Joining me today, the editor-in-chief of Capital Weekly publication. It is Rich Eisen. Rich, always good to have you here. Let's talk presidency, because that's what we like to do.
Sure.
Politico California Democratic presidential poll. Gavin Newsom, 25%. Kamala Harris, 19%. Of the registered Democrats, 75% prefer Newsom, 67% prefer Harris. Is this a collision course? And if it is, could this potentially, between Harris and Newsom, get nasty?
Boy, that's a great question. I'm not sold that Kamala is going to run for president.
Okay.
I think this last experience was not good for her. I don't think there's a lot of enthusiasm for her outside of some of the base of the Democratic Party. I think Newsom is making tremendous headway with this epic trolling of Donald Trump. That has been really successful for him. It's almost made people forget about that disastrous podcast of his. So it could be. I don't think Kamala will play nasty, and it takes two.
Okay.
So I don't think it'll go there.
The podcast has been somewhat amended, I'm told, from the very top, that we're not going to be bringing on any Charlie Kirks or people of some such divisive nature. At least
smart move, I would say.
For the Democrats, anyway. You talk about poking the bear. Gavin Newsom with the Gavin merchandise, Make America Gavin Again. How is that playing, and what do you think of that?
Well, I mean, some of this is, a little anecdotal at the moment, but boy, every Dem person I know is as thrilled about it as can be. There is a little clutching of pearls among some Democrats, no question, but I think, and we've talked about this a little bit before, there are a lot of folks, especially in the younger portions of the Democratic Party, who are, absolutely thirsting for somebody who will stand up and fight against, some of the more outrageous stuff that Donald Trump does. And so I think it's selling big with
the Bible sold out quickly. What the heck was the Bible thing?
I don't even think that was legit. I think that was more mocking than anything else.
Said sold out right away. What is going on?
That was mocking Trump and his $60 gold rimmed Bible or whatever that was.
And gold shoes.
Yeah.
We have a new Democratic candidate for California governor, not maybe officially announced, or maybe a soft launch on this. His name is Ethan Agarwal. He's a tech guy. He's out of the Bay Area, and he is calling himself a Democrat pro-capitalism. How does that fit into what California is doing?
Well, I'm sorry, I don't mean to laugh at that, but that's to me that's kind of silly. They're all pro-capitalism, right? Have you seen a fundraiser for any of these folks? But at the end of the day, name recognition is everything in politics. It is so critical in politics. And look, he's got a lot of money. Maybe he can grow his name recognition over the course of time. But look, we're going to have a lot more people, I think, getting into this. With Eleni Kounalakis out and Harris out, I think it's likely Alex Padilla is going to get into this. I think it's entirely possible Rob Bonta is going to get into this.
Even though he's sort of dropped out?
He said it, but he's sitting on a ton of money. And look, it's as wide open as it's ever been. Nobody's grabbed the bull by the horns yet, really. I mean, Katie Porter's leading a little bit, I guess, but it's
too early.
Too early.
Do you see Ethan Agarwal as the Democrat as sort of the Republican Vivek Ramaswamy, who's coming from the tech sector, something different, which sometimes different is good?
Possibly. I'll just say tech people aren't terribly popular right now here among a lot of voters either. And look, he's also not going to be remotely the only super wealthy outside of the norm Democrat. I mean, Klubeck's already in. Caruso may or may not get in.
Sure.
These guys have tons and tons of money. So no one's going to come in and just overwhelm those guys with cash.
Okay. Rich Eisen, always good to see you. Editor-in-chief of Capital Weekly. Thank you.